When I speak and ask the questions about what is the thing that you are most struggling with in this virtual world, it's typically about human connection and feeling that you are no longer able to have those personal conversations, that it's meeting after meeting after meeting, and no relaxation in between, and maybe those meetings going longer in your days. One of the things that we need to think about now that we are in the second phase of this transition into this virtual world is that in the beginning, we didn't know what this looked like. We were going into it trying to maintain the work and just keep the lights on. But now that we're getting more toward the middle of this transition and realizing that we're in this for a longer haul, we need to think about what are the things we need to put in place so that we can actually feel that we are still having those human connections, human relationships that are so important to the workplace and our well-being. And I know we've built in certain things like virtual happy hours and things that are structured to try to bring in activities outside of work. But a lot of times what I hear is that I don't necessarily want to stay online longer or be on video longer. And so it's actually creating more stress than I want to do. So what can I do different? Well, what I can do different is get back to what it was like before. So when we were in the office, we went over to someone's desk and just had a talk with them to see how they were, check in with them. Maybe we ran into them in the lounge or went to lunch or had a coffee with them. This is no different virtually. We just have to make the effort and the intention to go and just ask people how they were doing. Now, there are two parts about this. Is not only do we have to make the effort to do it, as leaders, we have to demonstrate that this is okay to take time during the workday for conversations that have nothing to do with work. But what you will find is when you give time to people to just socialize and still be able to maintain their relationships with one another, this goes a long way toward productivity because not only does it release our minds, it gets us happy again, we feel joy, we laugh together, and we also share in things that are not so happy as well and show that we care, which is really important in overall wellness. So think about how you can start building this into your day. And it does take intention, where in an office we only had to get up out of our desk and go walk to talk to somebody. Same thing from a virtual standpoint. How can we do it where it's just organic, but we also are thinking about, we want to reach out to 2 or 3 people this week, whether they are friends, coworkers, people in other departments or clients, whoever they are, just to reach out and see how they're doing, not talk about work, just get the lay of the land, share stories like you used to, so that you can feel a sense of fulfillment in the personal relationships you're creating, not just in the work that you do.